And as we hit those teenage years, we kind of build our social norms at a more mature level. And now that I'm in my early 30s and still in denial of being in that, you kind of get a bigger and more broader picture of it. So I guess, and I know when we've spoken before, I mentioned this kind of light bulb moment or this catalyst of change in my brother. And it was funny enough, my first year here, my family decided to come out at Christmas time. And again, as you'd mentioned, as we all know, the kind of stereotypes when it comes to categorizing people with autism, for example, the social cues, the lack of eye contact, the quietness when it comes to new people and new places. So obviously somebody like that coming into Dubai from Ireland, it's a huge change. The bright lights, the busyness, the hustle and bustle of Dubai. So funny enough, to kind of give you the pre-Dubai profile of my brother to the post-Dubai profile of my brother, it's quite contrasting in that very quiet, shy at the beginning of the trip. Just the noise of Dubai, the brunch scenes, and all of that. How he just sat there, the normal stereotypical, like, just reserved on his phone. First thing he wanted to do when we got into a bar or restaurant was to get on the Wi-Fi and just take it in, send Snapchats to some of his friends he had back home of being in the bar in Dubai. These little basics, which are basics to us, which was obviously a big step to him. But little did we know at the time that, again, some of the mannerisms remain the same, but the independence started kicking in, i.e., for example, downloading an app for a taxi. Kareem, as we all know it in Dubai, getting home by himself in a big city, whereby if it was back in Tipperary in Ireland, he would have to walk 6 minutes up the road from the shop, for example, to the home house. So when we saw these little kind of behavioural changes of independence in a big city, of him getting home in the evening by himself, ordering food by himself on the same Kareem app, so kind of again, okay, cool, this is different. Definitely different from his normal routine. But then what really kind of was the light bulb moment for us was when he got home. So pre-Dubai, to kind of bounce back again on that, didn't have a job, had done courses to kind of get himself set up for a job in the future, lived at home, and again, didn't go socialising, but very much within the family and the band of friends within the family. So then when he came back from Dubai after that Christmas, having been on the Kareem app, having getting those taxis home, having delivered or getting deliveries of food to my apartment, to then after like 2 weeks back home in Ireland to going down to our local pub, our local bar, sitting with people in the village who he would have ever only walked past in the future and maybe give a nod at best, to now actually engaging with them, not only in the corner of the pub back home, but actually sitting at the bar in front of everyone, in the limelight area, as you want to call it. So we saw that and was like, this is quite different. What's happened? And we're like, let's see how this change is going to develop.